It's fantastic to see so many people here with us tonight, this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We know people join these sessions from all over the world, so welcome. Thank you for coming. In the next half an hour or so, as Georgina mentioned, I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown about the college. So these sessions are really designed to give you a bit of an introduction to London College of Fashion, tell you a bit about who we are, about our move to Stratford, which is very exciting, about our courses and that sort of thing, so that you can then start to do a bit of your own research, find out more about us ahead of our bigger events towards the end of the year as well, where you'll have a chance to meet our academics, sample bits of the courses, perhaps come along to London and look at and meet us in person as well. But we'll cover all of that as we go through. So who are we? So you might have heard of LCF, London College of Fashion. Hopefully you have, because you're here tonight. But you also might have heard of University of the Arts London, or UAL. And UAL is kind of our parent university, really. UAL is second in the world for art and design. It's a fantastic ranking that we're very, very proud of in the QS World University Rankings. So UAL has a global reputation as being a leader in arts education. And at LCF, London College of Fashion, we make up one of the 6 colleges that are part of UAL. So there's us, the Central St Martin's, London College of Communication, Camberwell, Chelsea and Wimbledon Colleges of Art as well. So those 6 colleges make up UAL. So you might be just looking at London College of Fashion, you might be looking at CSM as well, or LCC. They are all colleges within UAL. And as a university, we have a strategy. So we have a direction of travel that we want to head in. And we've just launched our brand new strategy this year, which is going to take us through the next decade. And it's got 3 guiding principles that are really important to us. We want to give our students the education that they need to flourish in a changing world. We want to bring a high quality education to more students than ever before. And we want to change the world through our creative endeavour. It's no secret that the world is changing drastically and at speed. And we believe that the world needs creativity. It needs the creativity of you, it needs the creativity of our graduates and our staff. Because through that creativity, we can help solve some of those problems that are happening in the world. We really need creative thinkers like yourselves to be able to tackle those big issues that are impacting us on a global scale. So we believe that our strategy will really help us bring this creativity into the world. We're excited to welcome as many students as we can to help develop that creativity as well and go on and change the world. So that is UAL, but what about London College of Fashion, or LCF for short? So for over a century, for over 100 years, we've been nurturing creative talent. So the college has been around in lots of different forms for a very, very long time. And through that time, we've gained a real reputation globally, nationally, as a leader in fashion education. And we offer courses in all things fashion, from business to design and fashion curation, communication, media, lots and lots of different areas. And we'll talk to you a little bit about those this afternoon as we go through the presentation. As I said, though, we've got this global international reputation as being one of the best fashion schools in the world. We're really proud to have been ranked number one on the list of best fashion schools in the world, according to CEO World this year as well. So consistently, we are ranked really highly as a fashion college and fashion education provider. As a college, we have our own beliefs as well, and we believe that fashion shapes lives and that fashion can change lives. And across all of our courses, all of our teaching, our research, we really want to empower you as students to think differently and to use fashion as a tool to examine the past, but also look ahead to the future and to build a sustainable future and improve the way that we live. So our courses are all about giving you the tools and the skills to empower you to find new solutions, new ways of doing things in the fashion industry as we move forward. And within that, we have 4 kind of key beliefs as a college that embed themselves across all of our courses and our teaching and the way that we work as a college as well. I just want to run you through those quickly. The first is that fashion means business. And it's no surprise, but the fashion industry is central to everything that we do as a college. So we are really about nurturing the next generation of creative leaders and thinkers who work in responsible, analytical, and ingenious ways. And what that means is we are providing or preparing students to go on and graduate and work in the industry in which they want to work in, and to work in that fashion industry, but not to just do it. We're not just teaching you from a textbook. What we want to do is empower you to work responsibly, to work in ethical ways. So we are going to be teaching you everything around the fashion industry as well, so that you can leave us and go into your career of choice, but do it in a responsible way as well. Business is central to everything that we do, because it's also forming lots of parts of our courses as well. So our students will benefit from really strong industry links and partnerships. That might be industry leaders coming in to give talks to your class or to the student body. It might be real industry briefs, that you get to work with real companies on real problems that they're facing. We are embedded into the fashion industry, unsurprisingly. So there's lots of opportunities for you as students to engage with the fashion industry. And now it's right down to our courses. So our courses are built and developed with industry professionals, so that we know and that you know that they are helping prepare you for life in that industry after you graduate as well. So business really is central to everything that we do. We will continue talking about that through this presentation as well. The second belief we have is that fashion tells stories, and we really believe that every student has a distinctive voice that we want to nurture, and it's our role as educators in your courses to help you find that voice and develop it and nurture it as well. We really want to challenge our students, and that is about looking ahead to the future of the fashion industry and looking at what that looks like. So what does the future of fashion look like in your area? So you'll engage in traditional practices, but you'll also look at cutting edge medias. You'll look at new approaches across all channels through LCF as well, so that you can find your voice and tell your own stories as well. Thirdly, we think fashion makes style. So we offer a lot of design courses, and we teach a combination of heritage or classic design, but also think more radically in terms of design interpretation as well. So you are going to learn about traditional craftsmanship and traditional methods of doing things, of production, but you're also going to learn about new technologies, innovative practice, innovative ideas as well. And we want to challenge you to come up with these new areas yourself as well. But it is all about innovative ideas first, and then innovative practice to bring that to life as well. And that's going to be really, really important. And then finally, we think fashion looks forward. We need people to be looking forward to the future of fashion as an industry as well. So through research, collaboration, and experimentation, we explore the frontiers of design and technology. So we're not just teaching you what's happening now, what's happening in the past. We're encouraging you and pushing you and challenging you to look at how the fashion industry should move forward as well. So how should fashion be made in the future? How should it be showcased and sold in the future? So we are really about helping to forge a global fashion economy that supports our students in the wider industry now and in the future as well. It's no good just looking at what's happening now. We want to challenge you and prepare you for the future of the fashion industry as well. And ultimately, again, we think fashion shapes lives, and through all of this, we really believe that fashion can be a tool for change. One area that's really important to us as a college is sustainability. It's central to our work. It's built into all corners of our curriculum as well. So whatever course, you'll be tackling sustainability as part of that. But we're also conducting extensive research to support the fashion industry in finding better ways of production, better ways of design and things, so that everybody is tackling sustainability, because it is super important. And we know that the fashion industry is a big cause of, it really plays into the environmental impact that fashion has. We have a centre for sustainable fashion that collaborates with universities, businesses, and other organisations around the world to help move things forward and increase sustainability across the industry as well. Other ways that fashion shapes lives can be demonstrated through our Better Lives work. So this is an initiative that uses fashion as a discipline to tackle issues around social responsibility, sustainability, awareness raising, and much more. And these are lots of different projects that kind of help tackle big issues. So the Making for Change project works with female prisoners in a prison in Surrey, and basically we put in workshop equipment. We taught the prisoners how to make their own garments and make their own pieces of accessories and things like that. So we worked with those prisoners to develop their skills with real equipment, so that they could gain skills that would help them in employment after they graduate. And potentially after they were released, and potentially reduce the risk of reoffending. Also gave them ways to earn a little bit of money by selling their garments whilst they were in prison. So again, empowering women so that they reduce the risk of reoffending after they graduate. after their release. Sorry, got graduation on the mind. And A Dress for Our Time was a fantastic project led by Helen Story, a visiting professor in the college. She worked with refugees in a refugee camp in Jordan and created the dress that you can see there at the bottom of the page. And then that dress then went around the world and people found out about the plight of these refugees through that dress. It told their story, and it told the stories of all of these refugees in this camp in Jordan. So again, a fantastic way of highlighting a really critical issue through fashion. So that is a bit about what we believe at LCF and who we are and what we do. But what's it like to study with us at London College of Fashion? Well, as we said, our philosophy is an open and inclusive education. So we will encourage our students, we'll encourage you to examine the past and question the present, but we're really challenging you to look ahead to the future so that you can tell us what the future of the fashion industry looks like. We'll help you to develop innovative, inventive and assertive ideas that challenge social and political agendas. But really importantly, really crucially, you'll have the freedom to explore these areas yourself and to put your own ideas, your own story into practice through your work and through your time on the course as well.
Great.
Now my watch is talking to me. Fantastic. We do offer courses across everything fashion, and we have 3 schools that you can benefit from. So our Fashion Business School, our School of Design and Technology, and our School of Media and Communication. And across all of these schools, we're really shaping the leaders of tomorrow to transform the industry from within. All of our courses are preparing you for life after graduation, life working in the fashion industry, but they're also asking you to kind of challenge yourself and find out what the future of the fashion industry looks like as well. We'll talk you through each school and the courses available in each school as well. So we'll kick off with the School of Design and Technology that offer world-leading courses of fashion design and innovation. And if you think of a fashion school, this is probably the area that you think of immediately. These are where our design courses are based, where people are creating garments and accessories and footwear and all sorts of fantastic creations as well. But they're driven by values as well of collaboration, sustainability and activism, and again, shaping the future of the industry. All of our schools split their courses across programs. So in the School of Design and Technology, the first program is the craft program. So this offers some fantastic courses in things like bespoke tailoring, jewellery. We've got these cordwainers courses as well, fashion bags and accessories, and fashion and footwear. And these courses have a very, very long, prestigious history. They're supported by the Cordwainers and Leather Sellers Livery Company. So they've got a huge history in London of producing fantastic graduates who go on and work in these areas. And they help us with prizes, scholarships, industry visits. So if you're interested in footwear and creating your own footwear or bags and accessories, it's a fantastic place at LCF to study those. And then with our postgraduate courses, we offer fashion artifact and a footwear PG course as well, a footwear MA. Our fashion program has probably the headline courses that people would expect to see from our fashion schools. So we offer menswear and women's wear across both undergraduate and postgraduate study. And these are design courses, so you learn how to design, but you're also creating your pieces yourself as well. So you gain the skills and the experience in order to deliver your own garments yourself as well. And then our materials program in design and technology offers fashion pattern cutting, but then also specialist textiles courses in embroidery, knit and print. So if that's something you're looking at doing, maybe you want to be a textile designer after graduation for fashion, then we offer some fantastic courses here with specialist machinery that can really get you an in-depth knowledge in either embroidery, knit or print as well. And then we have the MA pattern and garment technology as well. So again, taking that textiles education a little bit further into postgraduate study. And then our product program. So this offers fashion contour. So looking at things like lingerie design, shapewear. We've got some fantastic work here on the right from a previous contour graduate. We also offer fashion design and development, which gives you a whole understanding of the design process from beginning to end, but also gives you a creative, strategic overview of the process, but also practical skills that you can then take on to life after graduation as well. And sportswear, fashion futures, MA, and an MA innovative fashion production available here as well. So that's the School of Design and Technology. Then onto the School of Media and Communication, and their ethos, their belief is through shaping the future of fashion through our shared understanding of the body as creative site. And the courses within SMC, within the School of Media and Communication, cover the areas of fashion media, communication, and design and performance. So we'll kick off with communication. So here we have courses in creative direction for fashion, critical practice in fashion media, which is a fantastic course which looks at the social, cultural, and political nature of fashion communication. You cover everything from kind of ethics, curation, law, sustainability. It's a fantastic course. So I really do recommend having a look at that one in depth. We do a fashion journalism and content creation course. So again, going beyond the traditional journalism aspect and looking at wider content creation, because that's so relevant to the fashion industry. Public relations and communication, we offer MAs then in fashion cultures and histories, fashion journalism, fashion media and communication as well. So again, lots of really specific and focus areas within fashion communication that might be of interest to you. And then our media program looks at things like fashion imaging and illustration. So this takes kind of a specialist approach to visual comms in fashion media. So you could be looking at traditional things like photography, graphic design, drawing, animation, but then also looking at more immersive experiences as well, and using new and emerging technologies to deliver that as well. BA fashion photography, fashion styling and production, hair and makeup for fashion, and then some MAs in fashion film and digital production and fashion photography as well. And here on the right, you can see a fantastic example of fashion photography from one of our graduates from 2021. And then our performance program offers BA costume for I can't even say it, costume for performance, and hair, makeup, and prosthetics for performance as well. So this takes kind of fashion and applies it to a performance setting, be that on stage, on screen, and here on the right, you can see a fantastic example of work from our costume design for performance MA students back in 2016 as well. So it takes fashion and applies it to a performance setting. And then finally, in terms of our schools, we've got the Fashion Business School. FBS has a fantastic reputation as a global kind of powerhouse in fashion business education. There's a lot of tongue twisters in this presentation. I always forget this. And they are really committed to developing the future leaders in the fashion industry, in fashion business, but also responsible and innovative thinkers as well. So again, you're not just learning how to do something, you're learning how to do it ethically and responsibly as well. And in terms of programs here, we've got the Leadership and Management program, which offers a BSc in Fashion Management, really focused on producing the leaders and innovators for the future of business. That's accredited as well. Lots of our courses within FBS are accredited. So this one's accredited by the Chartered Management Institute. And then we offer the MSc in Strategic Fashion Management, a graduate diploma in fashion management. We offer an MBA, and we've got an online course in fashion analytics and forecasting. So looking at big data to help with forecasting and analytics. And then we also offer the marketing and branding program. So we have two kind of marketing focused courses here, the fashion marketing course and then fashion marketing and consumer behavior, which is a brand new course for 2022. It takes a marketing course but applies some more kind of buyer behavior, a bit of psychology elements in there as well. So that might be a little bit more of a focus on the individual that you might be interested in. We also offer fashion visual merchandising and branding. So looking at how we represent brands visually in commerce settings and that sort of area as well. And then MA Global Fashion Retailing, and we offer two MA Strategic Fashion Marketings as well, one online and one in person. The online is brand new for this year as well. And then we've got our product and innovation program. So we offer a BA in fashion buying and merchandising. So that will give students an overall understanding of the global fashion marketing and allows you to develop skills to go on, obviously, into a career in buying and merchandising. And then we also offer the MAs in fashion design management, fashion entrepreneurship and innovation. And we offer a fantastic as well PG Cert and fashion buying and merchandising, which is around 15-week course as well. And then finally, the kind of area that you might be surprised to see a fashion business school or a fashion college offer is our science program. So we offer a course in psychology of fashion. We offer a fantastic MSc in cosmetic science, which is an integrated master's course. It's 4 years, but it covers kind of cosmetic and personal care industries. It's an applied science course. You get to work in our labs creating makeups and other cosmetic products as well. And then we offer the MSc Applied Psychology in Fashion too. So kind of lots of different science courses available with us. But all of our courses are taught in a variety of ways. So we offer lectures, tutorials, workshops, demonstrations, and a lot more. How you're taught really varies depending on the courses. Varies depending on the course, and as you've seen, we offer lots and lots of different courses. So each one will teach in a variety of different ways. Across all of our courses, though, as we said, industry is really, really important. So lots of our courses, you'll be able to hear from external speakers from the industry, and these opportunities oftentimes will be open to all students within LCF as well. So you'll always have a chance to gain that industry input into your education as well. If it's relevant to your course, if you're on a design course or a media course or something like that, you'll have access to state-of-the-art machinery and equipment. And that's really important for preparing you for life after university as well, so that you get integrated with technology and equipment that you'll use once you're in the industry yourself as well. We're home to the UK's largest leading fashion library as well, so lots and lots of books in there, lots of periodicals. So every copy of Vogue, every issue of Vogue that's been available, but also a fantastic materials library as well. So if you are producing your own garments and want to have a look at different materials that are available, then we have a fantastic materials library in there for you as well. And another fantastic way to enhance your learning whilst you're at LCF is our Diploma of Professional Studies, or a DIPS year. This is an additional year that you can choose to add into most of our courses, where you can then work in industry for a year and gain real relevant experience that you can take into further employment after you've graduated, or you can undertake an enterprise placement as well. So if you have an idea for a business that you want to pursue, this is a really good way of kind of incubating that and working on it for a year, and then returning for your studies before you then graduate and kind of launch that properly as well. Right, so that's a little bit about our courses, and I should say it's a whistle-stop tour. We can't go through every course here tonight. What we really recommend is go online, go to the website. You'll get a lot more information about each of our courses there, and then you can come along to our open days where you'll meet our course teams as well. You can chat to them in a lot more depth and hear a lot more about the courses on offer as well. But tonight it's just meant to be a bit of an overview of everything that we offer. So moving on to employability, this is obviously a key area. We know that our students want to go on and work in the industry in which they're studying. So we are really, really focused on preparing students and preparing graduates for working in the fashion industry once you leave us. Our Graduate Futures team is a team that is there and dedicated to supporting employability for our students. We are the only college across UAL that has a dedicated employability team, which is fantastic. It's a fantastic resource for yourselves. It also means we're the only college with a dedicated fashion employability support team as well. So they have fantastic knowledge that you can access as a student at LCF. They support you in lots of different ways during your time with us. So that could be one-to-one support if you want to have a chat with somebody and find out more about how to get into the career that you want to get into, or you want a little bit of advice or something like that, then they offer one-to-one support. They can help with mentoring, skills building, networking opportunities. There's lots of different support that they offer, and you'll have full access to them throughout your time at LCF. But it also goes beyond that as well. So we have lots of links into the fashion industry that are really, really important and beneficial to our students. So we offer lots of guest speakers and lots of guest lecturers. So this could be people from an organisation coming in to talk to you about working in that field. There's lots of different guest speakers that come in throughout the year. We run competitions, we run live industry projects, so lots of our courses run these, and these are kind of organisations might come to you and say, we have this problem, come up with solutions to help us solve that. And they'll take those real solutions and they'll work with them. And it's a fantastic way for you to gain experience on what is really impacting the industry at the minute. What really do those organisations need help with? We also offer graduate consultancy opportunities, and as I said earlier, the industry really feeds into our courses. They input into our courses to make sure that what we're teaching is relevant and that we are preparing graduates that they need to go on and work with them in their organisations as well. So it's really, really important that we have these fantastic links out into the industry. Sorry, I had to keep needing water before I lose my voice tonight. So you might have seen already, but we are preparing for our move to a brand new building within London College of Fashion. So we are very, very excited about that. So currently, we have 6 sites across London. And we are spread out across our courses, across our teaching and all of our staff. It all takes place across these 6 sites. Currently, where you are depends on the course that you're looking at. And if you move from west to east on this map, over in the west at Shepherd's Bush, we've got Lime Grove, which is home to our School of Media and Communication. Then at Oxford Street, Oxford Circus, we've got John Printer Street, which is kind of the LCF admin home, if you like. That's where our finance teams are based, for instance. Our registry teams are based. It's also where lots of our lectures take place. It's where our library is. But also some of our business courses are taught there and some of our design courses. Then heading further east, we've got Holborn, our Holborn site, which is the UAL kind of admin base, where lots of their admin teams are based, but also our business school courses are taught there as well. And then finally, we've got the 3 East London sites, Golden Lane, Mare Street and Curtin Road, where our School of Design and Technology courses are taught. So as you can see, we are really, really spread out across London. But that is about to change. So next year, we will be moving to a new site on the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park over in Stratford. So the site of the 2012 Olympics has been redeveloped over in Stratford, and there's lots and lots of things going on there. And next year, we will be moving to Stratford. So we are very, very excited about this. If this is the first you're hearing about it, you'll hear a lot more if you choose to apply to us over the year, because it's going to be a huge, fantastic, exciting change for us as a college. Really impactfully, our 6 sites will be coming together under Stratford. So it's a really fantastic time to be a student with us moving forward. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and everything is on schedule currently, but provided we stay on schedule, then we will be in the new building this time next year. We'll be moving at this point. So my teams, all of the admin teams, the staff teams across the college will be spending the summer of 2023 moving everything over to the new site, ready for our students to arrive in September 2023. So if you choose to apply to us and you start your course in September 2023, you'll probably be starting in this brand new building, and your entire course will be taught in this new building. As I said, the Olympic site has been completely redeveloped, so we are going to have lots of fantastic neighbours down in Stratford. So we've got the BBC, who are moving their live music output over to Stratford. We've got the V&A, who are opening a new exhibition site there as well. We've got Sadler's Wells East, who are opening a new theatre there as well. So we're going to have some fantastic neighbours. We've got Westfield Stratford City behind us, so we're going to have lots of shops and restaurants and bars and cafes right on our doorstep as well. And there's a lot of other development happening on the Olympic site as well. So there's lots going on there that we can take advantage of. What does this mean for you, though? Well, the key thing is lots of greater levels of collaboration between our students. Collaboration is really key to lots of our courses, but currently, because of how we're spread out across London, that can be quite difficult. Once we're in Stratford, most of our courses will be under that one roof, so you will meet lots more students from lots more courses within that building, and that will help foster lots more collaboration for us. It will allow us to engage more easily with the local community, so we do lots of work currently with schools, and we will continue to do that in the local area when we get to Stratford. We already started doing that in East London as well, so that we're not just kind of landing in Stratford and forgetting the local community. We want to engage with them as much as possible. Something that's really important to us is showcasing your work and showcasing the work of all of our students across the building. So the new building has lots of space in there to help facilitate that. So we've got lots of gallery spaces and spaces around the building for you to show off your work, which will be fantastic. But ultimately, this is about giving us a bigger sense of community as well. So again, this is really important to us now, but the 6 sites make that a little bit difficult. Once we're in Stratford, that will be much, much easier. So we're very, very excited about that. some artist impressions for you now. So this is an artist impression of the East Bank development, which is where we'll be based. So you can see UAL there towering above our neighbours. So the BBC to the east, V&A on the left, and the Sadler's Wells east there as well. And then, as I said, behind this image, we've got Westfield Stratford City, and in front of us, we've got West Ham Stadium, the Queen Elizabeth Stadium, right in front of us as well, and then fantastic views over the London skyline as well. So really brilliant location we've got here. The new building comes with a 350-seat lecture theatre. So we're going to have a fantastic lecture theatre to deliver those industry talks we talked about, to deliver those lectures that we've been talking about as well. And we have these amazing heart spaces in the building as well. So these heart spaces are kind of the stairwells in the building, and there's lots of social spaces around them, so you can stop and grab lunch, you can work with your fellow students and collaborate on work. But we've got these amazing floating staircases that connect the floors, so you can still get these great sight lines into other areas of the building as well. And my favourite bit, if I have to pick one, is our outside social spaces as well. So on our current sites, we have lots of outdoor space that our students and staff can take advantage of. And when we moved to the new building, that was something that we wanted to carry with us as well. So across the building, we have these terraces, these balconies outside, so that wherever you are in the building, you can step out really easily, get some fresh air, and collaborate with people outside as well. So you've got some fantastic spaces here for our students. So that's Stratford. We're very excited about it. If you do decide to apply to us, we hope you do. You'll hear a lot more about that in the coming year as we prepare for our move there. But what next? So if you are thinking about applying to LCF, what happens next? So the main thing to do is head to our website, so arts.ac.uk/fashion. If you haven't looked at our courses yet, that's a really good place to start. Have a look at everything we have to offer, because like I said, we offer a lot of different courses there, so have a look and see what you might be interested in. But come to an open day. So we are running more open days throughout the year. Some of these are online. We can meet the school, and find out more about our courses and the kind of the work of the schools in detail. But you can also come to our in-person open days later on in the year as well, so you can meet staff and students and ask them questions. Again, we're moving in 2023, so you'll come to our current site, which you probably won't see again after you visit us for an open day, but it's still a great way to meet people and ask any questions that you might have. If you head online as well, you might want to book a one-to-one. So maybe you're thinking about a few different options of courses and you can't pick one, or you want to ask a few more questions in depth, then book a one-to-one. That's a really good way to meet a member of the team virtually and ask any questions that you might have online. And you can also register your interest as well. So if you scan the QR code that's on the screen, you can sign up to receive the latest news from LCF, upcoming events, find out more about those, and lots more information as it becomes available throughout the year as well. And it also gets you access to the UAL Inquirer Hub as well. So you can give us a bit more information about what you're looking for, and we can help you out with that throughout the year as well. But that is it from me. So thank you for listening.